Zendaya opened up to Vogue Australia, and we have all the details. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabi Conti, and this is what's hot on Hollywire. Zendaya is on the cover. She's the cover girl for Vogue Australia, and she is bringing it. She is wearing this dusty rose color cutout dress paired with red fishnet stockings and black stilettos, and the Euphoria star is giving a serious face, and we are here for it. Power to the youth, and Zendaya is the new age, and the new age of enlightenment, says the cover. This actress teased this feature on her Instagram with the caption, "Incredibly honored to be on the cover of Vogue Australia. Thank you for having me." Red heart emoji.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is so cool for her.
So cool.
And me and Gabi were just talking about this, but her boyfriend, Jacob Elordi, or so-called boyfriend.
The guy that she is hanging out with.
Right, and like kissing on the streets of New York. He's from Australia.
Right, so and the
when-
interview took place in Australia because it's Vogue Australia. So
we're just
breaking
news
putting it out
here.
there. Just a little fact, just a little some
You're just
more
gonna
context.
leave that
Just
right
gonna
there.
Leave it there to sit.
In the interview, Zendaya really opens up to the magazine. First, you can expect a lot more from the actress this year while she's been on a 6-month break, the first real break she's had since she was a kid, really, which she admits she does not love it and she cannot wait to get back to work.
I mean, it must be hard if you've been going for so long to take 6 months off. Like, I could imagine her going stir crazy.
Totally.
But also in the interview, she mentioned that the reason why she's taking such a long break is also to be very selective about what project she does next, because she's finally at a point in her career where she doesn't have to say yes to everything.
Oh, totally. And I think she's like growing into who she is as a woman, you know, not so much the young girl or teenage girl she was in the past. So definitely more selective with those next roles.
Also, doing a hit like Euphoria and getting such critical acclaim, you want to make sure that the next thing is something that is in line with that quality.
Absolutely.
Like, she can't go back to, like, no offense, a Disney Channel show now.
Totally. No,
she,
yeah.
She has to kind of stay in the cable space or maybe a feature space.
Absolutely.
While Zendaya has 65 million Instagram followers, you might notice that she's not very active on social media. And she explains to Vogue Australia exactly why by saying, "I'd rather just walk the walk," which I think is why I haven't been much on social media. I am just letting the work do what the work does. So this might explain why the actress has also appeared very tight-lipped about her personal life, because she'd rather her audience see her for her work instead of who she's dating or any other personal details.
Totally, I get that, and I respect that.
Yeah.
She's been in this industry since she was a little girl, and I think like after a while, it's kind of like, okay, I'm not trying to share every little detail about my life with the world.
Right, and also there's like the Disney Channel curse, or like the child star curse, which she could have, like, you know, and she also talks about that and how she thinks we shouldn't judge child actors that then go down to a darker path because it's so much pressure
really difficult.
growing up in the public eye. But yeah, I mean, things could have changed for her. And you think of a lot of other like actors, like it took so long for like Jennifer Aniston to get on Instagram.
Right.
Actors like Emma Stone and some other like bigger actors, they just don't even have an Instagram because they just want to be seen as an actor.
Zendaya also explained what happened to her music career. The last album she released was her self-titled one in 2013, and while her voice does appear on The Greatest Showman and Euphoria soundtrack, she's no longer really in the music industry. She explained to the magazine, "I got worn out on music because the industry felt like it wasn't really for the music, and it didn't make me happy. So I allowed myself to step away from it until the passion comes back or until I'm ready to step back into it."
It's very interesting and also very wise of her.
Very wise.
Yeah, we even have interviews, Hollywire interviews with her, like back when she was pursuing her music, and it's just interesting to see how much she's changed, but she's always had a good head on her shoulder, and I think it's right to follow your heart and your gut with work and not with something because like people expect you to do it.
Yeah.
She really could do very well on Broadway if that was ever something she wanted to do, or to be in another big musical where she's singing. I don't know why I have Emma Stone on the brain, like a La La Land or something.
Totally,
you know what I
a
mean?
big
like a
hit
big
Hollywood
like, Oscar
feature.
musical.
Yes.
And you know, we are seeing more and more musicals in movies and also television shows too, so that's not that far-fetched from her.
Wow, I'd be so excited if that
Right?
happened.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that. So the interview appears in the March issue of Vogue Australia. What do you guys hope is next for Zendaya? Do you wish she will get back into making music, or what kind of movies, TV shows, or I guess Broadway plays would you like to see her in? Let us know. I'm Gabi Conti.
I'm Jana Rosenberg, and keep it right here on Hollywire for your celebrity connection.